Hello learners, today we're going to do a Word document, formatting a Word document. So in your folder you will have these files. This is a portable document format which open with Adobe Acrobat Reader. If you want to see the extensions like you see here, we've got DOCX, DOCX and DOCX. Those are Word documents. And this is a picture file .jpg. To actually have those extensions viewed, you go to the View tab, the top there, and make sure that File Name Extensions has been ticked. Also, it's helpful to be in the Details view. So let's start. We have this document here, anthem.docx, so we open that. And then we have our instructions here, and we open that. And we're going to follow these instructions in order to get our Word document to look like this Adobe Acrobat Reader or .pdf file. So we're going to make that Word document look like this. Alright, that's the goal. So let's start with our instructions. First of all, as you can see in this Word, in this particular set of instructions, there's a lot of underlining, blue underlining and red underlining. That means grammar for blue and spelling red has to be fixed. So we go to Review and then we go to Editor. I hope you can see all of that. And now on the right hand side we'll see spelling, there's 5, and grammar there's 11. So I'm going to click on spelling and I'm going to ignore all. And whenever I see another one, we just click ignore all for now. I'm not going to go through all of that, we just want to get rid of those red underlines. So I'm clicking on ignore all. If you had more time you'd go and examine them closely one by one. And in the grammar, we click on grammar, so we've got rid of all the red underlines, so we click on grammar, and I'm going to choose the one that I want, so I just click on it. I'm going to choose whatever grammar they want us to change, whatever grammar. Okay. Now there's anthem.docx. Alright, full stop missing. So there's too many spaces there. And there's too many spaces there too. So I'm just going to choose the grammar section that I want. Now as you can see, everything's finished, so I'm going to close this window over here on the right hand side. Fixed. Right. You've opened the Word document anthem.do. We've done the first one. Now we'll insert a header. So we go to our Word document. To insert a header, you go to this, but first of all you need to have your ruler viewed. So to get to the ruler, to make sure you can see your ruler, because often you don't, you go to View, and Ruler must have a tick next to it. So there you go. So when you see that ruler, you're able to really visualize that area at the top of your page, which is the margins, the areas where you cannot type anything, but we can if we double click on the top. Just double click on the top and then you are in header view, and there's a little tab there that says header and footer. It's magically appeared. What we have to type in here is South African National Anthem. So we can go and type that. And they say that it has to be center aligned, bold, and size 20, and color green. The font color must be green, so we're going to click on it, go to the Home tab. I just clicked inside it, and then I click on the center alignment button, and size 20, and the font color is over here with that red A, we choose green, and then they want, oops, I'm supposed to select it, eh? Silly me, you're supposed to select everything. and then we can change it. Size 20. You see now it changes because I never selected before. Green and bold. Right. Now I'm going to click away from that header and footer. I clicked in this little area here, the big area that's got nothing typed in it, and double clicked in it, and then we're now not in header and footer view anymore, and that header and footer toolbar has disappeared. So now we're going to go and do all the text. So to get all the text selected, we want it to be size 12, Arial font and center align for all the text. So I'm going to select all to go, and we do that by going Control, hold the Control key and press the letter A. Hold Control and press the letter A, select everything, and they want Arial size 12. Right, that's Arial already, and then size 12, and then center align. There's my center alignment button on this little picture here. All of this is on the Home tab. Now we're going to go and see. They want paragraph spacing before each paragraph. So this is for all the text again. So we can go back here. The paragraph spacing must be 6 points before each paragraph, and the whole text must have single line spacing. We'll find both of those in the same menu option. Here next to paragraph there's a little arrow pointing down. You click on that, and they say spacing before, so we're going to go and click there till we get 6 points, and drop down this arrow for line spacing, choose single, and click OK. That's done. Now we're going to click in the white space so we don't have everything selected. Remember, Control A was to select everything, and you click away in this white area, and then you're not selecting it anymore. Right, next one. All the words in brackets must have bullets using the image flag.jpg. Right, so what I'm going to do, the trick, we're going to choose one item. The first item, list of words in brackets, we click on it, then we're going to go to this Home tab, the arrow next to those bullets there, the little dots. Click that drop down arrow, we choose define new bullet, and then we're going to click on picture. When we click on picture, it's going to wait a bit, and you can go work offline I suppose, but if we click work offline, okay, let's work offline. When you click work offline, then you say from file, from a file. We'll have a dialog box come up, and now we're going to navigate to the folder where our work is, and then we'll find it in that folder, flag.jpg, and insert. And that's all we have to do, and we click OK. Now you see there's a tiny little flag there next to those brackets. We want all the brackets to have the same flag, so to do that there's a trick. We don't have to go through the whole process for each one. We click on that one, we double click our paintbrush on the Home tab, so we've got our mouse pointed on that line there, and then we go double click the paintbrush, and then you'll see your mouse pointer should turn to a paintbrush, and we take that paintbrush and we click on each line where there are brackets, and as you can see, a bit of magic happens and everything is now got a little flag picture next to all the brackets. I'm just clicking where there's a bracket because that's what they said, put the flag next to the bracket. So finish doing that. Now to get rid of that little flag, then you go and click once on the paintbrush, and then the flag, not the flag, sorry, the paintbrush picture on your mouse will disappear when you click on it once over there. If you make a mistake at all, just remember you have right up there the undo button there, the arrow that points to the left, that is undoing the most recent action that you made on this Word document. Don't forget about your undo, because it'll always solve all the problems. Right, and you can do it again if you make a mistake. Right, now we say set a left align tab stop of 2. All the words in brackets must move to tab stop 2. So for the whole document, so we just click anywhere in the page, okay, or we can click Control A, but we're going to go and find tab stops. So to find tab stops, that's not there, sorry. It's in the arrow next to paragraph, that little tiny arrow next to paragraph, and then you'll see tabs. So we click on tabs, and this window comes up. Now first of all, before we do anything, we're going to clear everything. So I've tried to click on clear, well there's nothing there. If this clear is highlighted, then you know you can click on clear. Now I'm going to say tab stop position of 2, and then I'll click on set, and that's it. Just type a 2 in there and you click set, and you click OK. Right, now as you can see, there's now going to be a little, on your ruler there'll be a little L, small little L at the number 2. Now to get all of your, well they say that they want all the words not in brackets must go to tab stop 2. So to do that, first I'm going to click in front of that first word, backspace, and then press the tab key once. Click in front of the next one, backspace key, tab key once. Actually it's supposed to be twice there. We want to get it to 2, not there. Oh, so all our tabs are actually a little bit messed up. When we have to do this, we have to click Control A. So I'm going to undo all the actions. Can you see I'm clicking my undo button, undo, because I'm not happy with what happened there. And there I've undid that. So I've got to do Control A before I select tabs. You've got to select all the items that you want to apply the tab stop to. So Control A, because it must be the whole document. Then I'm going to click the arrow next to paragraph again. Then I click tabs. And there's no tabs at the moment, so I just click on type a 2 there, click on set, click OK, and now this whole document has got, the selected items will have that tab stop applied to it. Right, so let's try it again. I clicked in the white space to get rid of the highlighting, then I click in front of and causey, backspace, and press the tab key, and there it goes to the tab stop 2, that L. But I'll click in front of the next one, go backspace, and then tab. So now it is working because there aren't any hidden tabs anywhere, because we set a tab of 2. But this one we have to do manually each time. We can try using the paintbrush and see if it does make a difference. Nope. We have to manually tab stop each one. So we backspace it and then tab it. So I click in front of the line, backspace, and then press the tab key. Click in front of the line, backspace key, tab key. In front of that word, backspace key, tab key. Under that word, backspace tab. Space tab. Oops, I missed a line. Backspace tab. There we go. Right, now we're going to do the next instruction, which is on the right hand side of the header, insert a symbol, number 169, in other words a heart picture. There's a symbol that is a heart. If we double click, how do we get to our head again? We double click next to Anthem, and then want the heart right at the end of here. So we click there and we go to insert, and we have to find on the insert tab, we have to find the symbols. There it is, right on the side, on the end. And I'm going to go, I've already got the heart, but I'm going to show you where to find it. We go to more symbols and we look for the symbol font. You can see there's all different types of font here at the top. You can have Arial, you can have, let's say you were sitting in a buddy, or Arial, or any other font, but there's no hearts in this one, so you have to find the symbol category. So we scroll down and find symbol over here. There it is, symbol, and then the heart is right there. But if I had to go and type this in a character code over here, type 169, then it selects that. Then all you do is click on insert and then close. Remember, it's insert and then close, and there's the heart. Right, now we've finished in the header and footer, so we're going to double click in the white area underneath it again, And then we're going to do the next instruction. At the end of the document, insert a picture named flag.jpg. Must be center aligned, width must be exactly 5 and height exactly 3, and a picture border must be a green line with 6 points, and wrap the text tight. So width is 5, height is 3, picture's flag, and the picture border is green 6 points. So let's go to the end of our document over here. We get to the last line and press enter, maybe 2 times. You go insert and pictures, and you say from this device, because it's all you've got your items on the hard drive, and it automatically defaults to the folder. It takes you straight to the folder, and where all your work was, and you'll find flag and click on insert, and we wait, and you see it's very large, but remember what we said, we have to change the size. So we go, and when your picture is on, you have a picture format menu here, and we're going to go to the size property. Now if you want to have it exactly width of 5, you can't just go and type the numbers in there, because what's going to happen is it's going to change and it won't be exactly 5 or 3, as you can see. So in order to fix that, you click the arrow next to size and you untick this lock aspect ratio and untick relative to original picture size. You untick those two in the size tab. Remember, I clicked on that little arrow over there, untick those two, clicked OK, and then you can change the size to 5 and the 3 will not change if I just click away. So you go, I'll show you, there's exactly 5 and 3. Now they said it has to be wrap text tight, and if I'm not mistaken it said it had to be center. Didn't say it must be center. Oh yes, it's center aligned. So we've clicked on the picture, go to the home tag, click our center button, but that won't do, so we're going to have to move it to the center. But we're going to put a border, go to the picture format, go to picture border, and the weight must be 6 points, but the color must be green. So there I've got the 6 points. I went to weight to get the 6 points, but I must also change the color, so you have to do it twice and then get the 6 points. Right, so now unfortunately we can't center line this picture. It won't allow us. We have to actually move it because the wrap text is tight. So we have to move it to roughly the center position. Right, now insert any page border. How do we do that? Well, we'll do that in design tab, and we go to page borders right at the end there and set any. So I'm going to choose something fancy like art, but before you can do that you have to click on this box button. You can't go and put a border unless you click on box. Then you can choose your art, whichever art you want, and then you click OK. Uh-oh, fine, I'll just keep it like that. No, I'm not going to use that one because it's covering up my header. So I'm going to choose, okay, yeah, that's fine, that doesn't cover up the header, that's fine. Right, now we're going to move on to the next instruction. Insert a watermark using the flag.jpg. Got JPF, there's JPG, and apply a washout effect. So let's go and do that. We're going to go, this is going to be a watermark, and as you can see on the design tab it says watermark. An interesting thing is that the watermark exists in the header and footer view, but it doesn't matter, it'll do that for you. So we click on watermark, and we're going to choose custom watermark. And then we're going to click on this button to select a picture. We click picture watermark, select, can you see washout has been ticked, which is what they said. Select the picture, work offline, go to from a file, and it'll go straight to your flag. Click insert, and that is it. Simple as that. Right, the next thing is insert a new source, and this is what we're going to use this web page link. It's going to be a web page source, and we're going to name it as Enoch on Tonga. Now to insert a source, we've got to go to references, sorry, not review, references, and manage sources. So we click on manage sources, and we're going to make a new source. So we click on new, and the name of the web page and the URL. So the name of the web page and the URL are two different things. The URLs we're going to copy and paste from this. We'll have to go and copy and paste before we go and open that window. Hey, it won't let us open the window until we copy it. So we can go back to our instruction. I'm going to copy this URL, Control C. I'm going to go back to my Anthem, references, manage sources, new, and then go to the URL and Control V to paste, and we're going to type in Enoch Sontonga and click OK. So now we've got the new source, and all we have to do is close. That's all we're doing. Right, now the next instruction is insert an automatic bibliography. So we're going to do that. We go right to the end of the document, and it has to be on a new page. So you have to get to the second page. Now how do you get to the second page past this flag? Well, with a bit of difficulty, but you've got to maneuver the flag back up to that page before you can. So we've got to get to the second page, and we go to references, bibliography, and just choose either this one or this one, doesn't matter. We click the first one, and automatically it will come up there. There's our source that we actually already inserted. Okay, and that is that. Now the next thing, the last thing we have to do is spelling and grammar. As you can see, we've only got spelling mistakes, so we're going to ignore all of those spelling mistakes because we know it's in a language that's correct. So we're going to go to review and editor, just like we did before, and you'll see there's spelling, and we're going to ignore all of them. Click on this one, ignore, and then the next one will come up, and then we click ignore all, ignore all, ignore all, ignore all, ignore all, and we'll do that until we get to the end of this video. Okay, there's a lot, so we're going to have to do this quickly. Hey, as you can see, the next one comes up, and then the next one comes up. If we say ignore all, then we've got a chance of maybe not having to do it for a second word, or a third word. But in this case, I don't think we have that option, but it's okay because we are super patient, and then that would be finished. Okay, it's not saying everything's done, finished, there's no message coming up. It doesn't matter, we don't see any more red underlines. Click that little X, and you go File and Save. And that's the end of that video.